As someone who understands physical and emotional abuse and has secured multiple restraining orders throughout a 10-year period, including as recently as a few months ago, I can attest. There's nothing more harmful to a victim than to be questioned, especially by elected leaders, when the evidence is clear or compelling. At hand, AB 2156 by Speaker Rivas and Pro Tem Limon.
This movement belongs to the farm workers, the people who put their bodies on the line, who have risked everything, who believed in a better future, not just for themselves, but for our generations to come.
I'm so grateful for Speaker Rivas and Pro Tem Limon for bringing this forward with us to be able to rename this wonderful holiday that really is about a movement and about a group of people that have done such incredible work in our state.
And I think it's important to recognize that this is a bipartisan call to action, and Californians want to see more of this type of work.
I do have something to say, and if anyone knows my work, it's really rooted on victims and trying to ensure that victims have a voice in this capital. First and foremost, I speak as a victims advocate, but also as a daughter of a farm worker, bracero farm worker. In recent days, we have seen deeply troubling reports that remind us of a painful truth, and that is that victims often carry their pain in silence for years before they feel safe enough to come forward. And they do that quietly. And our job is not to dismiss or doubt their statement, but support them and give them dignity and respect. And whether the harm came from a trusted leader or someone in their own home or community, we have a responsibility to listen carefully, compassionately, and without prejudice. As someone who understands physical and emotional abuse and has secured multiple restraining orders throughout a 10-year period, including as recently as a few months ago, I can attest. There's nothing more harmful to a victim than to be questioned, especially by elected leaders, when the evidence is clear or compelling. We must do better as a society, not only in how we respond when victims come forward, but also how we create spaces when they feel safe enough to come forward. We must support that, because justice begins the moment we all start listening. So today we stand with victims, past, present, and those still finding their voice in this moment. This legislature is taking swift bipartisan action to remove the name of a man who, according to personal and compelling accounts by his victims, violated a community's trust. And as difficult or conflicting as this moment is for so many of us, we must acknowledge the victim's pain and trauma. I want to commend the women who have come forward. Their courage matters, their voices matter. And as we make this change to Farm Worker Day, we are making a broader statement to honor farm workers who labor day in and day out under the hottest sun to put food on our table and sustain our communities. We are choosing to elevate the dignity of their work and recognize their sacrifices and contributions. And with that, I ask Madam Secretary, please call the roll.